guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. So without any delay, we shall get to the recipe, and today we're going to be making some yummy quinoa biryani. Now, irrespective of the fact that we're going to be replacing rice with quinoa, this biryani has some awesome flavors and it smells amazing as well. So let's get started. So first we're going to take a heavy bottom pan, and in that I'm going to add around 3 tablespoons of avocado oil. And once that heats up a little, I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of hing or alsofetida. After which I'm going to add our whole spices to this, which would be 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds or jeera, 1 bay leaf, around 4 black peppercorns, 4 cloves, 2 star anise, 2 inches long stick of cinnamon, and 2 pods of cardamom. Make sure to open the cardamom pods before you add them. Now we can saute this for a minute. Post which I'm going to add 1 onion sliced lengthwise, and we can saute this for a couple of minutes. And after the onion turns pink, I'm going to add a tablespoon of garlic paste and half a tablespoon of ginger paste. So we can further saute this till the time the ginger garlic paste loses its raw fragrance and is cooked. So then I'm going to add 1 large tomato chopped, followed by a large green chili chopped. To this we can add Himalayan pink salt to taste, around 3/4 teaspoon of haldi powder, followed by a heaping teaspoon of dhania powder, and then we can add a teaspoon of roasted jeera powder. So after the roasted jeera powder, I'm going to again add some red chili powder. You can make it as spicy as you like or less spicy if you like it that way. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of Bengali garam masala, which are freshly made at home. You can use any garam masala that you generally use. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of mutton masala, which happens to be completely vegan, and it just gives a good flavor. And finally, I'm going to add a teaspoon of Bombay Biryani masala. I'm going to mix this all up. And cover it with the lid and let it cook for a good 7-8 minutes till the time the oil starts coming out of the masala. Once the masala is cooked, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of vegan dahi or yogurt and give it a good mix. To this, we're finally going to add 1 measuring cup of quinoa that I have washed thoroughly in water twice. And now we can mix the quinoa with the masala really well and saute it for around a minute or 2. Once done, I'm going to add 3 measuring cups of water to this. And we can give it a good mix. And this is the time you can check your seasoning, your salt. You can add anything if needed. And then I'm going to add some chopped fresh mint or pudina, followed by some chopped fresh coriander. To this, I'm going to add a drop or 2 of some natural biryani essence. You can add any biryani essence that you have, or you can also add a drop of rose essence at this point, followed by a teaspoon of lemon juice and a few strands of saffron or kesar, and a couple drops of kevra water. And last but not the least, I'm going to add a teaspoon of chaat masala at this point. So we can let the flame be on high, and once this comes to a good boil, we can reduce the heat to medium, cover the lid and let it cook for a good 15 minutes. In between, we can once remove the lid and give it a good mix as well. So post 15 minutes, I'm gonna add 2.5 cups of veggies. Here I'm choosing to add a mix of broccoli and mushroom. In case you choose to add potatoes or beans or any vegetables that take longer to cook, you can add them much earlier. You can also add tofu or soya chunks if you like. So once I've added the veggies and mixed them really well with the quinoa, I'm going to cook this on high heat without a lid for 10 minutes, or basically till the water dries up. So once the water dries up, we can switch off the gas, and I'm going to put the lid back on and let the biryani sit for some time, around 10 more minutes. And then I'm going to remove the lid. And at this point, we can remove our whole spices from the biryani. And that's it. Our quinoa is almost done. And now I'm going to transfer this to my serving plate. And no biryani is complete without some fried onions on top or barista. Make sure to garnish it generously with some fried onions, some toasted cashews. It gives a good crunch in the biryani. Some chopped mint or pudina, and some chopped coriander or dhania. And our fragrant, yummy, delicious and healthy biryani is ready.
So that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and this video. Do go ahead and try out this delicious and healthy biryani and let me know in the comments how did it turn out. And I shall see you next time with a new recipe.